Hey folks, do you like podcasts?
Do you have hobbies?
Well, here's the show for you.
The Hobby Shop Talk Podcast,
Featuring childhood friends
and old school noobs,
Luke and Matt.
All right, does anyone want to do the intro?
Hey folks, do you have hobbies?
We got to change that, don't we?
We have to change because we're going to change the name too, so.
To what? The Nemo podcast?
Probably. Sorry, Matt. You've been ousted.
Well, let's call Matt right now.
Should we?
Yeah.
All right, I will.
Call him and just
What are the odds he answers?
1 in 3. Like,
That's probably.
that's not how the what are the odds works.
That is.
I got to ask him because we have a hockey
Magic tournament coming up.
No, a hockey tournament up in Alexandria. So me and Miko might go stay there.
Oh, you can listen to favorite childhood games.
Matt, we're going to be very let down if you don't answer, by the way. We'll wait till he calls us back.
And that's the intro to episode 30.
30 already.
Can you believe it? In 2021, you put out 15 episodes. Or 16.
Did we?
No, you put out 15. And then in 2022, you put out 14. And you had a full calendar year. Slowing down.
We are slowing down quite a bit.
How many have we done altogether? 5?
8 probably? Or you know for sure, was
I
it?
made that up. I don't know. We did.
I think on our 25th, it was your guys' 5th.
How many memorable ones have we made?
All of them.
You got to get way closer to the mic. You can't just do all that chilled, lax.
Yeah, AJ.
By the way, folks, I had a great idea for a new setup to make it sound better, but of course I didn't actually check to see, so I didn't have everything. So AJ just ordered a couple more mic arms. We'll do it
That's a financial commitment.
for $34.
Yes.
Already got all this other stuff.
You have your own business.
I know.
So unless I get money for that. Just kidding.
You can be my audio engineer.
Yeah,
Or you can.
You got to send me to school actually for that. I can't work.
No,
at
you
all.
don't. Tyler, you want to edit this podcast?
My laptop doesn't work anymore. Oh, I could do it on the PC probably.
Or you just do it on this? Or take AJ's back. Or take it.
No,
He's not using it. No.
What's on the docket? What's on the TimberTech set list today?
Well, first of all,
That's K-Fan. Sorry, K-Fan.
what did
Is that only PA though?
I don't know. No,
Right.
I don't listen
I
to
probably
the
have
fan
to talk
enough.
to the mic.
I don't listen to
Yes.
the fan enough.
So this is what I said yesterday when I texted you. Fantasy football season recap. How many first places did you guys get?
0.
5? None?
Maybe 5.
I got a
out of
few.
12.
The Vikings. Why are they
Talk about
Jekyll and Hyde?
They are who we thought they were.
Civilization 6, because I've been playing that a lot. Andor, Season 1, and Catan. Add your guys's so we can all dream about them tonight. That was my text to them.
Just
Well,
read the whole text chain at this point.
I only slept for 4 hours, so I didn't dream.
That's false. You probably did dream.
Yes, because when you do the rapid eye movement is when you don't dream, right? Is that the deepest sleep? Because when you dream, it's not your deepest sleep.
No, I'm just looking up my sleep now.
How do you like the Amazon?
56 out
That's
of
your-
100.
that's
sleep
your
score
rating?
last night. 4 hours and 7 minutes of sleep. Only took me 4 minutes to fall asleep, though.
That's amazing. I'm at least
I swear I was
25,
tossing and
30.
turning for 2 hours.
So that's a sham. What do you got the Amazon?
Halo.
How does the heart rate
Halo.
monitor work?
I don't know. During
Is it-
hockey, it says I get to 210.
Does it ever tell you that you're going
Every
to die
time.
in your sleep?
Yeah.
That's what he told me, so I got rid of mine.
Really?
My heart rate went super low. It was like,
Do you have sleep apnea?
no. No,
You
it's-
don't
It
too
goes,
confident.
doesn't it go from high to low? Like it's regular?
yeah, well, it's just like your heart rate was, I don't remember, it was like 30 something. And this is dangerous. I was like, oh, I'm never wearing this thing again.
Yeah. That's why I never
That's how
wanted
you
it.
solve stuff. All right, I'm going to text you. All right, what should we start off with? Fantasy football?
Nope.
All right, well, we're going to. So I didn't win any money in my 2 big money leagues because I got shafted and Sal's league because my team was awesome when it didn't matter. And also someone that made the playoffs like scored way less points than me, so that was annoying.
I thought it was the highest score of who doesn't make it gets in, or did you guys change that?
No, we still have that, but how did it work? I was only in like 8th place, but I still had like 4th or 5th most points scored. I'd have to double check. That's too far away because my phone's right in my hand, so I don't want to check because then I call myself out. So the other person that made the playoffs had more points than the lowest person. I didn't make it in, but I did have the most points out of people that didn't make the playoffs. But I didn't have more than the 6th place team. I had more than the 5th place team.
Oh, I see.
That's why I want to go to just
Points.
straight points. You play everyone each week and you rank them 1 through 10 or 1 through 12.
We did that in real football. The Vikings won't be in the playoffs. Point differential.
Yeah, but we're not playing we're not picking a defense and we're be like, oh, I'm going to play
You have a
D.
defense in every week.
I know, but you're not playing against the other team, or you are, but you're not like. It's different.
I'm just trying to be like Tyler and devil's advocate every single time you bring up anything.
But anyways, I got first in my work league. That was 14 people, I think.
Nice. How much did you make?
Well, since she had T. Higgins going, and since they never played that game, instead of like having his points from this week, we just split the pot.
Oh, nice.
And we'll be co-champions. Even though on ESPN it says I'm the champion, so that's all that matters. But it was $105 altogether.
Nice.
But I just had to
that's
pay.
your half of the pot?
No, I would have got 180, I think. But then she would have got. Maybe it was 130 and 1. I don't know.
Some other no. Yeah.
It was 2.
We don't need to get into the basics.
Anyways, get your calculator out, folks. Do the math along with us.
Let's carry the 5.
I got 3rd place, last place. Ooh, that was a tough one. No, 3rd to last.
Did you see, by the way, in one of those last-minute leagues with the AIM guys, I ended up winning?
Mm-mm.
Well, I did, so.
The Yahoo one?
Yeah, no, the...
ESPN.
Oh, also, I got first in Family League.
You
I beat Corey.
You get money.
Nice.
Yeah, well, do we do $5 this year?
Yeah.
The thing is, I was playing Corey. And Corey's like the king of that league. And he's not even in our family, so I say we kick him out. But anyways, here's what
my brother.
That's true. Here's what the score was. It was 112 to 72. Corey still had Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, T. Higgins going.
So
sorry, Corey. You probably would have won.
nice. We're not going to change anything for him.
No. He probably never even paid Ryan in Venmo.
That's true.
I feel like me and AJ were the only ones.
I did.
I feel like we were the only 3.
Yeah. Ryan.
Dad did.
Probably won $25.
James
then.
did. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
$30. So I got first in 2 out of 4 leagues so far. No, 2 out of 3 leagues. 3 out of 4 leagues I got first.
I don't know if I made my picks.
I don't ever do my picks. I didn't do them this year just
I
because it's
forgot.
way too much.
In this one, I'm in the championship game after being the 6th seed. Going for 4 out of 5 in Yahoo. Can you hear me? Sorry. And then in this one, I won in the championship. So I could possibly go 5 out of 6 in Yahoo. I won our Super League. I got first and second place.
Yeah, my team went downhill. I'm going to pull it. Yeah. Because it was me and AJ pretty much fighting all year for that. I don't know if Tyler tried. I know Phil didn't.
Me and Tyler had to play each other like 3 times in the family league because it's just the same matchup after.
Yeah.
So I finished 5th in the family league, 1st and 2nd in the Super League. And then in the work league I was in, my team stunk in the first round and got kicked out.
Do you guys like the 2-week playoff?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see because, if you have a bad week, like you score 88 points and then the next week your team goes out, but you got kicked out of the playoffs, you could end up scoring 200 points or whatever for the 2-week thing.
I didn't even know that was a thing until we were in this work league.
Yeah.
And then, because one year I was down by like 90 points after week 1, and I came back and won.
Was that against me?
No, I think it was against someone at work.
Oh.
But maybe you too. I don't know. Because one, I was like, oh, there's no way. And then I can't remember who I had. But it wasn't, I didn't have like
Jamal Charles?
Yeah, I didn't have like It was in a super well-known person, just someone. It was Terry McLaurin's rookie year when he just kind of lit it up at the end, and then another good wide receiver. And
Who's his quarterback then? Gus Farrat.
No, he had way more points. It was probably Kirk. No. Who was after him then?
Who'd they have before Wentz? Who was Alex Smith?
Alex Smith, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Coming back from his effing leg break.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He actually did pretty good that
The
year.
Joe Theismann leg break.
Yeah, and then they didn't want him there anymore. Ron Rivera didn't want him there anymore, I heard.
Riverboat Ron.
You're too big of an inspiration to everyone.
Yeah.
I don't like it. You're taking attention away from me.
Hey,
So fifth
it's
and
not
third.
slander people.
Fifth and third.
Swedish House Mafia, is that your name?
No, just Swedish meatballs.
That was close.
And then in my NFL fantasy league, I had the best team ever and lost. So it wasn't the best team ever anymore.
That's why I'm not paying
Fred
for
Gardner
fantasy
Minshew
football.
put me into third place. Listen to this. Kamara, Eckler, Waddle, Wilson, Stevenson, Swift, Rashad White, Jamal Williams,
Got talking to the microphone.
Christian Watson. Just fell apart. I don't know. I'd rather just do daily.
That's what I think I'm going to do is just do daily fantasy next year because I hate fantasy football. It's like 85% luck.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe 95. I don't know.
I think it's
well, you put a lot of
10% luck,
50%.
15% power.
What do you do with the rest?
100%
Nothing.
remembering my name.
Yes, except those are the wrong lyrics. Those are not right. I
I don't know.
lost.
I feel like
Every one of my league I lost.
there are people that put a lot of like actual effort into it though. Like can actually study matchups and
Like
look
watch
deep into it. Yeah, like
Yeah, if you
Ryan
watch
Kaiser.
games.
Like he writes for a website and I
Hey,
wish
don't
I could
slander
remember
people
it.
we don't know.
Yeah, just kidding. That
we
was a
know
slander.
and he
I
has the
know.
GameCube that we think,
Yeah.
which we still haven't got back.
Yeah, he never will. But he writes for. Oh, I wish I could remember what it's called. But then
Does he use
he
his
does, like-
name or does he use a pseudonym?
Well,
I think he uses his
if one
name.
of you guys want to write for the podcast, we can do blogs on our website.
You guys have a website?
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
get it free through Podbean.
oh,
I'm
nice.
gonna write Wild Gamers on there.
do it.
What's
Do it.
Post game Wild write-ups.
All right, do it.
You have to watch every game.
I watch every game.
No, you don't. You're not watching the one right now.
It starts right meow
Shut up.
in 2 minutes. So if anyone
Get it
knows how to
legally.
stream it illegally, let us know.
Yeah.
Even though it'll be too late because
Is Ryan Kaiser a trumpet player?
Ryan Kaiser fantasy football, and it's a trumpet player.
So
Oh, you just have Ryan Kaiser fantasy, and just kidding.
that's his
fulfill my
fantasy.
Ryan.
What? Who was the biggest?
Disappointment.
Justin
we can do
Herbert.
it. Yeah, biggest dick
Dick
appointment.
appointment. Who had
Biggest
the-
dick.
Who had the biggest dick appointment this season? Either
Hey,
way,
this is for kids.
either way,
Just
it's
kidding.
Justin Herbert.
He didn't do that.
He
I
did not do
didn't
well.
draft him.
All his receivers got hurt.
You know what?
So it's
I'll
not
go
his
to
fault.
the.
The only quarterback I drafted was in one of my
Jalen
bigger.
Hurts.
No, I
remember
should have.
You drafted him.
Oh, I did. Yeah, in the
I'm
work
going
league I
with
won, but he was injured the last 2 weeks, which was a bummer. But yeah, he got me a lot of points. No, Patrick Mahomes. But yeah, in Saul's league, they were saying Hurts, and I just thought the tight end Hurts, so I didn't bid on him. And Will got him for I don't know how much cheap. Like I would outbid Will just because he was like my quarterback I wanted. Then by the time they're like, and there's Jalen Hurts, I was like, oh, I was thinking Zach Ertz.
I was thinking Tyler Eifert. Either way, Justin Herbert carried my teams last year, and him and Keenan Allen did not carry
Ooh,
me
he
this
was-
year.
Well, this year Keenan Allen was injured, and then he
I
tore
know.
it up once he finally played. But I almost dropped him.
That's why he's a disappointment because he got
He
hurt.
was.
He should just not get hurt.
Herbert, according to Yahoo, was 12th, and he's probably drafted top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, I drafted him early all the time. I love him. Still do.
So
And I will probably draft him every league next year.
you have to not draft a quarterback.
No.
Listen
Yeah.
to this. Listen to this. The only
Listen to this.
Patrick
Listen to
Mahomes, number 1 overall.
I don't care.
Quarterback.
Well, when you draft a quarterback, you don't I'm not drafting him round 1.
I know.
I'm drafting
After
him
round 5.
round 6.
Okay, you're cool. Patrick
You know what-
Mahomes, Jared.
What are
Jared
these?
Allen.
What are these average
Yahoo.
draft?
No, just where they finished.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So Allen may have passed. No, Mahomes is at 413 right now. But
Does
he's
that
playing
count his
today.
stats today?
Yeah,
Because they were kicking butt.
So Allen has a chance. He's down by 30
The dang
points.
Chiefs all but got the first round bye, right?
Yeah.
Are they going to do, what did they end up saying about, like, are they going to do the neutral place for the AFC Championship game?
It's going to be like a coin toss or something.
Why don't they do
They're just going
neutral?
to play one overtime.
Come to
period.
Minnesota. The Bills can play the Kansas City in the AFC Championship.
They should play
I'll
in
get tickets.
Detroit. In Detroit. So
We
the
could
Bills
get
can win
media
again.
credentials.
We could. Yeah, hobby shop right here.
Justin Fields was 6th quarterback. No, he was
Does this go by their
5th.
Does this go by their average draft position or not?
It
This just
shows
says
his pre-rank was 116. Not average draft. No. Just where they finished at.
because
the year.
people could draft Justin Fields in the 12th
Last
round,
rounds,
right?
yeah. And then Geno Smith was the 6th best quarterback, and he was ranked 312.
He's kind of fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah,
the
but
last
if you had
few
him in the
weeks.
beginning and then you see him, then you go get Trevor Lawrence, who's right after him. And he was drafted towards the end just where Fields was.
That's what sucks about fantasy football. So, like, yeah, Trevor Lawrence did awesome. Justin Fields did awesome. And then the playoffs come, and then they suck ass.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they just ran the ball last week, the Jaguars. But that's like Jared Goff was up there.
It don't even ended up with him on his team, I bet. Oh, wait, he
I
did
had him
pretty
in
good.
a couple.
Yeah, the lines were all right, I guess.
So, it's just drafting a quarterback is, unless you...
I was thinking of,
But that is surprising. Well, it's not. That's what happens every year. Like, someone drafted outside the top 12 quarterbacks will finish top 5.
so we don't draft a quarterback right away. All those people always drafting Allen right away, and
Sometimes it's hard not to. But
That's what
not,
she
I
said.
don't know. Because then you have the top running back of the year.
Who
Guesses.
Well, I
Hold
saw,
on.
but I know who it was because I had him.
who? Not Henry, because he got injured the last few.
I'll
Who?
give you a hint. He's bald.
Jeff Baldwin.
No,
Austin?
Abdu Stevens
Eckler?
Howling.
Yeah.
Eckler
Austin
was?
Eckler, yep.
And he's the one every year. I think, AJ, you said this probably in the podcast, is like every year you think that Justin Jackson's going to take him over, or who was it?
Josh Kelly.
Spiller this year?
Yep, Isaiah Spiller.
Isaiah Spiller. And he just, the dude can squat like 600 pounds.
Yeah. So I went Eckler, McCaffrey,
Oh, yeah. He told
Josh
us that.
Jacobs,
Josh Jacobs.
who
had a
still
few.
went decent.
Henry's got to be up in the top 10, right?
The draft that I won,
More like
or not won, the league I won, I got McCaffrey at 2, and then Barkley in the second round, who finished as the 5th. Henry was still the 4th overall running back. It
Yeah,
did not
he's a
seem like he
stud.
had a good year.
Like,
Did it like it's like, oh, it's...
Yeah,
But
but
he
he's
almost
still-
led the league in rushing.
yeah, he broke 1,000 yards and probably got, what, 12 touchdowns?
He had 1 passing touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
13 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
Which, so did Eckler. And then Eckler had 5 receiving touchdowns on top of that. Tony Pollard was up there.
Pony Tollard.
Yeah, I remember.
Let's see.
in
Najee
Royce-
Harris was a pretty big disappointment.
Yeah, he was.
Getting him at the end
he
of the
started
first.
picking up at the end of the year here, though. I think last week he got like 20 points, didn't he?
The most disappointing was an injury. Brees Hall, like he had a huge game, and then he got
yeah.
injured during one of them. Singletary had a good year.
He was just solid. You could put him in your flex and feel comfortable
Yeah.
with him in your flex because you knew he's going to get volume. But then, yeah, James Cook has been on a roll too these last few games.
Yeah, he had over 100 yards. Both him and Singletary did a couple weeks ago, right?
I can't remember if they
2,
both
3.
had it, but even in that Bengals game when James Cook got the ball, he was like tearing off like 10-yard gains. He only had a few chances, obviously, but
I'm trying to find the biggest disappointment running back.
I mean, I think Najee Harris would be up there.
Yeah,
Who the F is Najee Harris?
you know.
That was a bit that you guys did not get clearly.
Alvin Kamara kind of had a
Yeah, he wasn't.
less than
He just
stellar.
got hurt.
Clyde Air.
Not for very long.
Who's
That still
CEH?
can be a disappointment.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't have that good of a year, but
In one league, I traded him for CD Lamb, getting CD Lamb.
Oh,
It
nice.
was a big, the person's not happy.
I traded Damian Harris to Roy for Devontae Smith. That was awesome. Devontae Smith. And that's
Ellie?
Who did you trade though?
Damian Harris.
Oh yeah,
and
and then Harris got injured.
yeah, and then Harris got injured, and Devontae Smith got like 30 points. But it didn't matter because I didn't win the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah. I'm trying to see here. Cup obviously getting injured was a big.
Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Judy.
because
Judy and Sutton.
Teddy Bridgewater, just decided not to play football. Or no, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Sutton probably was up there.
Sutton. I had him.
I don't know. Just draft Travis Kelce.
Yeah, draft a good tight end.
That's always huge because
TJ Hawkinson was number 2.
Yeah.
tight end.
Yeah.
And then
Taysom Hill was number 5 overall tight end. That's how terrible it is.
But that's because he got quarterback play one game.
Yeah.
So, irrelevant.
But
he got a few
Yahoo is thinking
Wildcat.
of switching to tight end, like just pass catchers. So there's no more tight end position,
So
which
there's
would be nice.
4 wide receivers.
That's what you
or
said
3.
one time on the podcast.
Did I?
Roll it. Bring it up.
I don't
How
remember.
do you remember these things?
I remember everything.
Do you
Is
listen
that
to
the benefit of doing snooze?
I don't ever listen to the podcast after. So that's why if you ever hear anything that I should edit out, let me know. Because you're probably the first one to listen to it.
Me or AJ, probably.
AJ doesn't listen to this. I don't know if
Anyways,
they're ready.
But
back to fantasy football. I had Garrett Wilson, Cortland Sutton,
Garrett Wilson's good. He did a good
Devontae
year.
Smith, and Bateman. And for the first 8 weeks, if I started any combination of those 3,
They did the worst.
whoever was on the bench would have the best game.
Yeah.
And I would throw my phone. I won't actually, because I don't care. But it did cost me $20, so that sucks.
To break your phone.
No, because I lost. I took 7th. I took 9th in the 10-person league.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay for fantasy football this year. Just daily.
That
I haven't told you.
I'm
all
only
yet.
doing the
He's gonna
one
be-
money league.
I'm in the works with that league that I got first. We're possibly changing to Dynasty, but no defense or kickers.
Yeah, we
extra-
took out defense this year.
Is that
Taking out
through AIM?
defense and kicker.
But I think
Yeah,
it's
they're looking to add a couple players, so you guys can join if you want.
for free.
Yeah, it's free.
All right, yeah, I'll do it.
anyways.
Well, they like I got a signed football for
Sign in
winning.
blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a signed football signed by Michael Vick, which he won me a fantasy football championship that year. He's with the Eagles after we forgave him.
Give it to your
fighting
dog.
dogs.
I was gonna try to make a dog joke, but
Anyways,
not that
yeah.
big of an asshole.
We took out defense in our money league.
It's so much better.
No, it's not, because I like when defense get negative points and you lose.
Oh.
I think it's so funny.
Or the Cleveland
I
Browns
hate-
put up
yeah.
30 points.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
like if you get a good, like it's so like
No,
it can be a big
kickers-
swing.
it
We
can.
took out kickers and defense in Saul's league,
Yeah, see, that's the way to go, and then you add 2 flexes or whatever.
which I tried to get out of that league this year, but Matt wouldn't let me. He's like, "No, you're one of the originals," and I was like, that's true." So
It is,
we'll
yeah.
see. It'll suck telling him I'm not going to play.
But then going to Dynasty, we're going to do an auction draft, the first draft, and then it will be a record after that. Kind of like, no, we didn't do that for the Super League.
Yeah, we did.
We did
Except
auction?
not auction.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, overall, fantasy hockey is better than fantasy football.
I agree.
Yeah, right. It's too much work.
No, it's not.
I agree. I,
I
love
love it.
fantasy hockey.
He's saying sarcastically. On to hockey, anyways. Me and Tyler stayed up till 5 a.m. Last weekend, creating our own franchise
Yep.
fantasy draft. We got the first overall pick randomly. Took Connor McDavid. Who'd we go after that? Buchevnich?
No. We went
Goalie or
Hishe.
Oh, yeah.
Nico
And
Hischier.
then we took Buchevnich.
No, then we took our D. Who was our good D?
We didn't have a good D.
Did we not? I thought we had a good offensive defenseman on our top pair. Like a younger guy, though.
I'm trying to remember our pairings.
I never text Yankee. I just remember 2 now. So, anyways. No, I was going to go on NHL and vote for the All-Star game or for All-Stars.
Oh, yeah?
I'll vote for the All-Star game. I think I'm going to vote yes this year.
Don't. Just make it a skills competition.
Put Joel Eriksson Ek in it. That's all that matters. He is on pace for 28 goals, so let's just step it up.
Oh, he's got to step it
Do
up.
you know how many times I calculate that thing? After every game, I'm like, what's his pace? I need that. I need him.
Do they know of the bet? I'm guessing they do.
No, I don't think we've ever. I don't think that
anyways.
one's ever been mentioned on the
It
podcast.
hasn't?
No. So last year, it was break 20, right?
Yeah, because he had 19
He had
in 56 games.
in
I'm
a-
like, he's not going to break that in 82. I'm like, wait a minute.
And then he
Definitely
broke,
not smart.
Did he get 29 or 28?
Yeah, around there.
So then it's up to 30 this year, and it is
It's going to be a nail biter.
the traditional caramel shake.
Yeah.
What we should do is add in a Marcus Lino bet. Over under points.
You want
5.
Foligno?
Over under 5 points on the season for Marcus
Over.
Lino. Under.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Now that the Wild are getting healthy, like the lineup's looking pretty stacked. I wish they would just take
I
Reeves out.
won't say stacked, but
Consistent.
yeah, it's
Balanced.
good. Yeah.
Like we don't have Zuccarello tonight, but they just bumped Boldy up, so that's gonna be cool to see.
Yeah.
And then they put,
Duhaime on that wing. Where
which
Foley
that still
was.
makes a good line with Goudreau and Hartman. It's just a grinder line mostly.
Oh, Tyson Jost is on Buffalo.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, he stabilized their bottom six.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Luckily, I used
We
the
don't
same
have to
password
pay
for
him that
everything,
$2 million,
and I
right?
got into
That's Buffalo's
NHL.
now.
Yeah. No retained, I believe.
Okay, we got to pause because Yankees calling. What are we going to ask him?
His favorite childhood games.
What's going on?
Hey, did you listen to the podcast from last week yet?
No.
Because we were talking about our favorite childhood video games.
Favorite childhood video games? Jeez. Well, man, I can think of, are you guys on right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're recording. So, hi Matt.
Nice.
We got a live in caller.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Man, well, I think back to like all the old school Nintendo games, remember where you could do the track and field? And you actually got to run and jump, on the big mat.
I never played that one, but Excite Bike is one.
Excite Bike, well, Contra otherwise. But otherwise, I would say, some of the memories would be me and you playing that wrestling game that I still have for Nintendo 64.
Which one was that? I always forget. I think we talked about this before on the podcast,
Yeah.
but
Probably
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
Voltage or something.
It's like that's like the best wrestling game that's still out there, I think.
well, because we would spend hours making our characters, designing them, and then picking their moves for each up and down to the right or whatever a B.
Yeah,
then you do
yeah.
this thing, and then you could do like hundreds of them.
Yeah, you could like completely customize everything about them. And then the other one I just thought of is, do you remember my Sega, and I still have it, but it doesn't work anymore, is when I had the Genesis and like Toe Jam and Earl, and there was that gun, the silencer, I think it was called. And it was for the Sega Genesis, and I still have the gun, but there was all kinds of games you could play. But one was the Toe Jam and Earl, I think. We'd shoot tomatoes at the screen, and it's like going, and it would get faster, and you have to like get as many points by shooting tomatoes at stuff.
I don't remember that. I remember Eternal Champions that we played a lot.
Is that the one that we had talked about that was on an arcade?
I don't know if it was on arcade, but you had it for Sega.
Yeah, and I have that again. We were just playing at our house because that's why I missed your call before. We have a birthday party that was happening here, but we were playing Gauntlet Legends on the arcade.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the one. I don't know if when you and I were at a Holiday Inn for my birthday party, we played an RPG on an arcade. That's another thing I can remember, but I can't remember. Gauntlet Legends may be it. We were playing that today, Alex and I, my brother-in-law.
Yeah. I remember your birthday party because, we had a bunch of people, and there was like an elf and what else was in there? Like a knight and I don't remember. But yeah, it was a sweet game.
Yeah, so those are some specific ones, but I can like remember back to getting like all the different systems because I go back to I remember getting I think a Sega. I remember getting first, or maybe it goes all the way back to a Nintendo. I mean, I think right now I have every system. I think I have a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, a Nintendo 64. Like going back that far, all those.
Yeah.
I can remember back getting all those different systems: PlayStation 1, 2, 3.
Well, do you remember when you got your PlayStation, your first one?
Yeah.
Because I told that story last time because I was over at your place right before Christmas and your mom, let you open it early. So we played like Twisted Metal and Resident Evil.
Is that when I had Twisted Metal?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah. No, I missed that. Yeah, Twisted Metal. Yeah, I remember that. And that game still is fun. Yeah. I could think of probably a million. But now we just try and play some games.
Yeah.
Did you guys already say all yours, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you have to listen to the podcast to figure it out.
All right.
From the last one that went up, so. But yeah, me and you got to get together because we got to talk all the Magic stuff that's happening.
Yeah, no, we're getting together. I have some of the old group that used to come into the store. More of them are starting to come even this next Monday. We get together now on Mondays. So
At your place or what?
No, at Devin, one of the guys that came to the store. It kind of works out well. The apartment he lives at has, like the community room. We rent it out on Mondays, so we have this big room with a bunch of tables and play Magic. So I will actually have some stories.
Nice. What are you doing like February 24th? Because Miko has a hockey tournament up in Alexandria.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, maybe me and him can just spend the night at your place because Bree and Annika will have to stay back here for Annika's games.
All right, yeah. I'm assuming it'll work. I'll tell Darcy right now.
Well, I'll text you the date for sure, but I think it's that weekend. It'd be like Friday to Saturday. Is that when Mom's birthday is? Oh, well, I guess we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll let you know.
Oh.
Her celebration.
All right, sounds good. Well, yeah, we got to figure out a time to record if I ever read some comic books, and I got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah.
We got to do another NHL challenge. Me and AJ versus you guys again.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely got to do that.
I've been playing pretty decent. Lock positions I've learned, and ever since we've done that, it's a little bit different story.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
So, all right, we'll see you guys later.
All right, later.
Bye.
All right, so we got Matt's games.
All right. Twisted Metal is definitely in mine.
Oh,
But
Twisted
I played
Metal
that
is
with
awesome.
Chris and Corey
I got-
nonstop.
I
You
forgot
had
to
it-
say that last time. Yeah, Twisted Metal.
You had it on like the PS3, like you bought like the version or whatever.
Yep.
Me and LP
Twisted Metal
played that
Black or
thing.
whatever.
Yeah, we played that story, and that story was so fun.
Creepy.
Yeah, it is
Freaking ice cream clown.
Sweet Tooth.
Yeah. Ice cream.
And then there's one where you like drive into. I don't even remember how it went. It's just nuts. It was an intense story that hours were spent on for no reason.
Yeah, Yankee got the very first one when he got that PlayStation, Resident Evil, and then probably a Madden game. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, good times.
Neil Pionk. That's who we had.
Yeah.
For what?
Back to our franchise before Matt called. It's
Yeah.
Neil Pionk. Did we draft him third? Or did we go goalie? No, our goalie was Blackwood. We didn't draft him.
Yeah, it took a while. We got him, and then who was the righty defensive defenseman?
Pesci was one of them.
Yep.
And then Brodeen.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did we take
it was
Ghost
Yandel
there?
at first.
Oh, yeah, Yandel.
And we traded Yandel for...
Keith Yandel. How old is he now?
He's out of the league.
Yeah, he retired, but on 22, he's like 84 overall.
I think he was going to say he's 84.
Yeah.
Still playing?
Yeah. He beat
But yeah.
Chelios' record.
We traded him for
46.
Shillington
Oh, yeah, okay. When you were in the bathroom, I
Yeah.
traded for Shillington.
when I took a massive dump.
So what's your guys' strategy for doing these drafts besides taking
I didn't
massive
even have
dump?
one until I did this with Tyler because I would just pick players. I wouldn't even look at their player type. But they changed the whole game
Yeah.
because you set it up with a playmaker and two snipers, or a playmaker, sniper, and power forward, and then one offensive defensive man and one defensive man in their chemistry. So when you sim, like, you have a lot better records
Yeah.
because they have better chemistry, and then your power play is good with offensive defensive men, which I never did that. I always had two-way players, and I just tried to line up the lines, and I still would only get +2s or whatever, unless you have X factors.
Yeah.
And
Got some crazy growth in our farm system.
yeah.
Who all...
Riker Evans. Every
Cheap,
time he
cheap.
becomes
That's not
80
even
overall.
sweet. That's lame.
All
And then,
right, I'm voting for the All-Stars. What?
All right.
Well, you guys keep talking. I'm
Oh,
just gonna
I see.
say.
Tell Tyler so he can judge you on what you
All
pick.
right.
Just kidding.
Vote now.
I wouldn't pick him.
Yeah. But we lost in the first round of the playoffs, Simon.
Yeah, we were going to play him, but then we're like, let's go to the draft.
Yeah. And then, like, McDavid had, 120-ish
Yeah, he went...
points that first year?
Yeah.
and then Buchevnich had almost 100, and we traded up.
No. But we picked the Wild, and we didn't turn off salary cap penalties.
Oh yeah.
So we were inflicted with Ryan Suter and Zach Parisi's buyouts, which we didn't take into account. So we couldn't extend our players because we were over for the next year. So we had to make business decisions that were
Terrible
in hindsight because we could have kept everyone, it seemed like, somehow.
Yeah, we could have. We
could have kept Buchnevich.
Yeah,
sure.
easily. We had like 15 mil ready to go.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like we had that.
No.
The screen was yelling at us that we had 1.4 the next year.
Yeah. But we traded Buchnevich for number 4 overall pick, right?
And we got
Uri
Slavkovsky.
Yeah.
Slavkovsky.
Yeah. Who's just marinating.
And we traded for our long-lost relative, Topi Niemola.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Because you have to get him in every franchise. Traded for Wallstad.
Yeah, that's who you have to get in every franchise.
Who did we trade for? Who did we give up?
What do you mean? For Topi? You
No.
gave up like a second rounder. I was pissed.
Worth it.
See, we would be able to run a team, but it would not be smooth.
No.
Every time he goes to poop, I
Wallstad?
trade for a new defenseman.
Who did we give up for Wallstad?
We got him in the first year, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'd have to go back to the transcripts.
Well, it wouldn't show us. We had to give up. Oh, we might have sent. Because we had a lot of D prospects.
Yeah.
We had a lot of prospects in general.
I think we just went to find trade and found the best one. That we kind of got rid of a depth guy we didn't necessarily need.
Oh, yeah. Was it? Who did I hate? Who was the guy on our team that I hated on our fourth line? Derek Ryan. No, it wasn't him.
No, it was a different center.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Probably should stop throwing that pillow around now.
All right, so then how did the seasons go?
We
Did you
only
sim
made
any?
it one.
Yeah, we started at like midnight, didn't we? Because it was after hockey.
Well, we started before hockey, but we didn't. We played 2 regular season games. We played 2.
Yeah.
And then we played a couple more after hockey, and then we're like,
Oh, that's right.
let's just sim it.
Yeah.
So we just started simming. So those 2 games probably took us 4 hours. So it took
Yeah. Oh, it's the most frustrating game to play though.
No, but we got pretty good playing the computer.
Because when you're playing with the computer, just one, like the computer never goes to actual scoring areas or like recognizes what's trying to happen. But if you're playing with like a player, then you can like see
that
cycle
play and then to the front.
and then people actually like go in front of the net to tip. The computer rarely does that.
Computer never goes there.
You're saying when you sim it?
When you're playing.
Oh, yeah.
Like just one human, and then you're on all the other computers on your team.
Like the computer 2-on-1 just skates to like the corner half the time, and you're like, no, you go to the net, or you get to the point, and then you look to shoot it and no one's in front of the net. Whereas in any game you're watching on TV, the front of the net has at least 3 people there. I don't know. So then we were getting pretty decent chemistry going.
It's like simming in Madden. Like my team on my season right now is like a 74 overall probably, so pretty terrible. But my record is like 5-0, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm playing the Dolphin or whatever shitty team.
Yeah.
Like I can sim it, lose like 38-3. Even like, am I that good at Madden that the computer can't expect me to win without by simming it?
It's the EA effect. If you have a shitty team, pardon my language, the computer does not play as well. I swear. And if you have 70 overall offensive linemen, you can still run. But then as soon as you start tipping towards a decent team, the computer gets better. Like all Madden, one year I just did a team of 70 overall and worse. Just mixed in rookies and veterans just to build a team from there. And I would win. And then the next year my team got marketed better from free agents and draft. Yeah. And I could not do anything. But maybe the computer learns the plays that I ran over and over again.
They're collecting data. Mm-hmm. All the robots. Mm-hmm. Those killer robots from last episode. They're still here. They're still here, folks.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I started a Madden 23 season with the guys from work.
Oh, you said someone bought it for you because they needed someone to play?
Yeah, they wanted to start a season so bad that they picked it up for me, which was awesome. It was on sale still for $35 or something.
Hockey's been on sale.
I know. I want to get it, but I don't. EA.
I don't even have time to play.
You suck. Please There needs to be a competitor to make you guys.
What happened to the 2K franchises?
Well,
EA just bought them out. Yeah.
Like they took the NFL license.
They took the license.
Oh.
For
So
both
then
games. NHL.
They
and
came out with that NFL like Legends game because they're no longer under NFL contract, so they could use like Aikman and Elway. I can't remember what it's called, but Corey and Chris had it. We played that a little bit, but it just wasn't. It didn't make any money because everyone wants the updated rosters and stuff. Which now I realize people probably could have put in their own rosters. Let's bring that game back like they still keep NHL 2004. Yeah.
Well, you guys love that game. On the PC.
Yeah.
I don't even know why. But I never played it, so. I think 04 might be the only one I never played.
Who was on the cover in 04? I want to say Oginla was 03 or 02.
Oginla was 03.
Le Cavalier?
I can
was
picture
06.
that. I can picture that.
05 was...
No one.
Oh, Lockout?
No, did they make one still, though? Yeah, 2005 they had one.
Was
Who
it
was
Ovi?
the soundtrack?
Ovechkin was probably one of the
No,
first.
he was 07.
Crosby then?
Nope. Crosby's never been on it.
Yeah, because everyone hates him.
No.
Religious
Joe,
reasons?
no,
Yeah.
Joe Thornton might be like 2002.
Yeah, yep. 2001 or 2.
Naslund.
Marcus
It's
Naslund.
Naslund.
Is it?
Yep.
Dude, that's sick.
Speaking of
Second
like
greatest Swedish player of all time.
sports games without like the licenses to, so MLB, I was at Yankees.
Oh, I was wrong. You
want me
know-
to keep going or you want to interrupt me some
Sedin
more?
I'm
brothers.
going to interrupt you some more.
All right, interrupt me.
Naslund was 2005.
2004.
04.
Team.
No. Oh, team?
Yeah.
Thrashers.
Oh, Kovalchuk.
Nope.
Oh, Heater.
Heater.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Randy Heatley.
50.
50 and 05? Is that what?
07.
Oh, 07.
And 08.
He put 30 up for the Wild, didn't he? Or 20?
I don't know. He was awesome.
Yeah, just
That
ripping
parody-
one tees from the corner.
That parody
That's
account was awesome in Twitter.
It's still
For a
is.
while.
It's not, no.
He's
it's
changed
not.
his name, right?
Yeah,
He
he's
did.
not. He doesn't do the heater tweets, but he still just has the funniest things ever. But anyways, speaking
So, yeah.
of games that don't have the license,
Yes. Have you guys ever played Super Mega Baseball franchise?
No, I've seen it
It's-
for sale all the time.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. So Yankee actually bought it on Steam because it was on sale. So when I was there like a week or two ago, we went up there over Christmas break because we didn't have anything else to do. I was like, hang out with Yankee, right?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yes,
But so
that's
he's
the only
like-
option. Just
I
kidding.
just played a 3-inning game of that, and yeah, it's pretty sweet. Like the control and the pitching is good. The swinging was pretty like vanilla. You just like swing and it kind of like goes to it. I don't know what setting it was on or difficulty, but the pitching was fun. And it was just a fun game. They got like over exaggerated heads,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's kind of cartoony, but I don't know, it was fun.
Yeah.
So I put it on my wish list on Steam. So as Tyler's picking his toenails,
Yeah.
sorry guys.
I do the same. I just throw them behind the couch.
I was gonna throw him in the garbage.
Oh, that works. So yeah, check out Super Mega Baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Or you don't play it's PC games. He's not cool enough.
I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox.
It is.
Is it?
I think. But yeah, speaking of PC games,
Talk to the mic.
now I'm done.
Yeah.
Speaking of PC games, what do you think of Civilization so far, Tyler?
I played it for 5 minutes.
Is
so
it
it's
Majesty?
better?
Yeah, I know.
I haven't
Majesty
played
was-
Majesty in a while. Or
Yeah.
Crusader.
So I've been playing a lot of Civilization because I had to take like a coaching class and it was like 6 hours. And so I have my PC, so I have a Mac for like my work stuff and then a PC for gaming. Although I don't even know what the hard drive is and PC CPU is. But anyways,
Quit waving your hand at me. Just kidding. We got to get this on video one day. Just to see Tyler picking his toenails. And
we could go live on
No, it's not.
Twitch.
one time. We got to at some point.
I mean,
We got to get like Matt to come and we got to
yeah, that'd
in
be
person.
fun.
I'll do one and then we
But I need to get this whole basement like soundproof.
It's
robot
fine.
proof.
What's that?
Robot proof.
Come to
Yeah.
my robot bunker.
Come get us, robots. We got soft plush foam to keep our sound good.
Okay, anyways.
But
whatever
anyway,
you're
Civilization. So I played Civilization 4 a ton back when I was in college. What?
saying. For a ton.
4 ton. Like 4 tons. So it'd be like 4 times
8,000.
8,000. Yeah. Anyway, 8,000
It's not
times
exact,
I probably
but-
played it. But anyway, so I had Civilization on my wish list, and it ended up being like whatever $4 at Steam. By the way, if you don't have Steam and you play PC games, I'm sure everyone does, right?
Yeah.
But the wish list is awesome because it just tells you when the stuff's super cheap.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I have Age of Empires, which I'm still hoping goes on there soon. It might have went once, but anyway, Civilization 6. It's just a basic civilization. You got to build up stuff. It was funny. I was telling Tyler earlier. Well, I was like upgrading. Like I finally got like my knights or something. Like for military, they were flying around planes. The other civilization. So yeah, it's a hard game to figure out like the tech because you have to go by like the technology tree. So first you like pottery and animal husbandry, and then go from there, and then you keep building. But it depends on like if you want to go like if you're doing a space race, you want to do it in a certain order. If you want to do, I forget what the other ones are, but I think that's like the main one is to get to space first, or else nuclear fusion might be one too. But yeah, you just have to figure out the technology tree because then I don't know, it's a turn-based game. So like I don't know what's a good way to try to think of how to play it. Anyway, Civilization is fun.
Is it like timed?
No,
You have a certain amount of time?
no, I think that the standard is like 500 turns. So you get 500 turns to try to get to the end goal, which if you just do, so like the first one I did it was like a culture race, which was kind of stupid. Like who cares about culture, right? Cool, I got arts and crafts. Yeah. But anyway, so I lost that to
I'm a melting pot.
So I was Greece, like they just gave me a random person. So and I forgot, it was like Gregu or Grogu, yeah, that's it. So she was the leader of the Greek Empire. I don't know if any of this is true. I can't remember exactly, but so and that was to like play to see who got. And see, this is why I gotta take notes when I play these games. But anyways, I lost to whatever Russia or something, and they got to the end goal first. So anyways, I was like, this is lame. I want to make my own. So I picked like the biggest world, and then I just did the most turns, and I forget what else you can do, but then basically I just ended up being friends with everyone and nothing really happened.
Weird.
Yeah, which is, I mean, apparently you can live in a peaceful world if it's simulated. So
Maybe robots aren't so bad.
yeah, maybe these killer robots aren't really killers. But anyways, yeah, it's a pretty addicting game because it's like doing that technology tree where you keep like finding new stuff, because then you can use that to build. Which each settlement you have, you can build something different there. You can either get another settler, or builder, or army people, military people, and then that's just how you build stuff up. But sometimes in the beginning you get like caught off guard by barbarians, and then they just like overtake you. And so if you like do too many settlers, and then you're like popping up different cities around your place, like barbarians will just come and take you out because you didn't use that resource to build army. Yeah, warriors. Yeah, it's always a warrior.
So do you have to hit like end turn or something, or you get a certain amount of points each turn or something?
No, you don't get points. You just get like say if you have a ship, it can move like 3 spots, and you can either and then you can go 3 spots. And the warriors, if there's like a barbarian warrior 4 tiles away, you'd have to like take 4 turns because usually the warriors only have like one tile movement. Yeah. So, but it's a pretty fun game. Tyler said he's going to buy it, and then we'll have to figure out how to play online. There's got to be a way.
Cool. It said multiplayer on the screen.
Oh, nice. So, but yeah, and it's kind of cool because like, so America will have like Rough Riders as like a special forces in their military, and no one else has that. And then each civilization has its own unique stuff based on reality. Like America had the Rough Riders, and then Greece had the chariots, I think. So if you're Greece, you get like chariots, and then you get certain boosts for different.
Move more than with chariots.
Yep, yeah. And then you just get different boosts for each civilization. So no, it's a fun game. It's just kind of a time suck. So like you got to sit down and like pay attention to what you're doing. But yeah, then it depends on like, do you want to, discover sailing, or do you want to discover pottery? Because then pottery ends up leading to bronze work, which leads to better, warriors and, tanks eventually and stuff. So that's a fun game.
That
Oh,
reminds me of this game, the Battle of Polytopia.
It looks like Legos.
You start out with the tribe,
Yep.
and then
Yeah, it
there's
looks like
three other enemies on the map. It's a small map.
So AJ is showing a mobile game.
Yeah, turn-based strategy. I
Called
played
the
this
Battle of Polytopia.
Developed by Midjuan AB.
Sid Meier.
Yeah.
That's who.
Sid
that's
Meier
who-
Sim Golf.
Oh yeah, he did all those, didn't he? Guy's a genius.
But yeah, then you can
Thanks, Sid. Sid Vicious.
each
Sid Vicious.
each tribe you choose has different perks. Like you can start out with horse soldiers. What's the name? I'm
Knights.
thinking
A knight.
of? Probably no, but it's
Centron.
The Mongolian Empire.
yeah.
Cent.
There's Mongols.
Yeah.
Cent.
But there's one. But then so you get to move further first.
What are they called?
But then I ran into that problem where my reach
Senator.
goes too far,
Centaurs.
Yeah.
and you
Centaurs.
have a certain
Those are
amount
like-
of points that you can use.
Oh yeah.
So then once you run out of points, the turn's done. But then I'd get too many too many things set up, and then they'd start getting overtaken
Yeah. That's
because I
exactly
would
like
focus too
Civilization.
much on going out and about instead of like close and building. I don't know. So
The
that's
thing
what
on
reminded me of-
Civilization-
Manifestation Destiny.
So what do you think this manifests your dreams with? Like, what do you think this means on a deeper level? Let's dig into AJ.
That's for me and my therapist to decide.
The Rapist?
Therapist.
I'm a full-on rapist. I mean, a philanthropist.
So, anyways, yeah, check out Civilization 6. It's probably cheap on.
It is on sale on PS4 right now.
Is it?
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of
Talking points.
PC games, no.
Politically
And
correct.
PC games. Emulation Station. I just downloaded a ton of emulators.
Yeah, so you get
Oh, I love
Super
emulators,
Nintendo,
yeah.
Nintendo.
Yeah, except I
64
did
even?
PS2 and the GameCube.
Oh,
And on the GameCube, I played Double Dash and
Oh.
Mario Super Sluggers.
oh, I don't.
Oh, that
I haven't
sounds
played
awesome.
that one.
It's hard. I struggle. But,
So it's a Mario baseball game.
Yeah.
I take it.
so yeah, I picked Yoshi because he had the Shy Guys.
Oh,
And I love Shy Guy. So then you got to beat Mario's team, and then he has like Luigi and Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. Or no, I had them. Who'd he have? He had
his evil brothers,
no. They had their own team.
Princess Peach and stuff.
No, Princess Peach had her own team. Oh, maybe. I had Yoshi, Birdo, and then the Baby Marios, and then all the Shy Guys.
Toad? Was he on
No.
Mario's?
I can't remember. Maybe they just had two superstars each on that team, Mario and Luigi, and then the rest of the. What was that island in Super Mario Sunshine?
I don't know.
He is those people.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember if he had more, but then I didn't get past that. I haven't played it since. Then you go beat like Peach's team, and then the Wario and Waluigi and someone else's team. And then you go play Bowser's team as the end goal.
Yeah.
But it's like it's hard. Like I can't hit. I can strike everyone out pretty much, but I can't hit. And like you get those power up hits or whatever, or power up pitch. And when they throw a power up pitch, you can't hit it. It's impossible, I swear. But and then I should be leaning super far away from the mic. But then like the timing on it is so weird. Like you can charge up a hit. It took me 2 games to get a hit. Every other game ended in a tie, a 0-0 tie, because I couldn't get a freaking hit. Like I'd pop out and stuff, but just a tough game.
Yeah, Mario knows how to make games.
He does. But yeah, so that
Challenging yet rewarding.
that was fun. And then on the PlayStation 2 one, I got NHL Hits 2003. Me and Nate played that for a while, and NFL Street 2. And then obviously I had the PlayStation 3 one, which I got NCAA on.
Oh, on the PC?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you get the one that you have?
Yeah,
That's
the
what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it's
Which is way smoother.
way
RPOs
smooth. And
actually work.
it's way no RPOs don't actually work. They're still the same weird way.
Okay.
But then like you can do way more because it's easier to like get all the extra tools. Like it's way easier to do the playoff on a PC compared to doing it on the PS3 where you gotta take the file from the PS3 and then put it on the computer and then run it through the thing and then save it and then take it out and drag it back in and then go back into the PS3 and get it to switch over. But on the PC, you just open up the tools, select the save data, run it, and then it does the playoff, and you exit, run it, play your game, sim the other ones, or if you're not in, just sim them. Then you save it, go back to the tool, enter it. Super smooth. But then there's like other things you can like. People do like you can. I haven't done it, but they use like this tool, and you can make like realistic recruiting classes. Like, because usually recruits come down with like they have super low awareness, but then that one bumps up their awareness, so they're better overall, and they're more likely to start right away. So it's just better. But I haven't done it yet.
This NCAA?
Yeah.
Is it the newest season? Did they ever come out with one?
Not yet.
This
Next year?
summer, right? I think this summer.
This summer.
You have to give us an in-depth review of it.
I'll have to
Because I'm not
buy
going
a
to get it.
PS5 first.
Oh, it's only on the new gen? Oh, I'll get it. I'll
Yeah.
probably get it.
So it'll be on Xbox too, I suppose, huh? Like Xbox 2.
Oh yeah, you got yeah.
The platform.
Got AJ had one. But yeah. Yeah.
What else? All right, Catan.
The greatest game ever?
Have you played the board game Catan yet? Because
No.
yes, it is awesome. You didn't play it yet?
Mm-mm.
Then why are you bashing it?
Because I don't want to sit down and play Catan. I'm 100% sure of it.
Yeah, you would want to play it.
He's at the point where he can't like back down now because he's talked so much
He's like me with
bad
The
shit
Office.
about it. Yeah. Or it's like,
Ted Lasso. No, that's right. But that was proven correct.
Ted Lasso blows. Anyways.
Whatever.
but yeah, I got Catan Junior for my kids, and even my daughter said today, like, you should have just got regular Catan. Dang it.
No, I have to come over all the time.
Yeah. It's all right. Tyler got it though, so it's all good. We've been playing it.
Luke's wife got it for me, actually.
Yeah. And I still owe you for the jersey. But now I only owe you 50, right?
How much was Catan? 25?
50. It was 25.
It was on sale, right?
Yeah.
20, yeah, so maybe.
Well, it sucks because when we ordered it, it was buy one, get one on board games and games. So really, we could have like both got it for $15.
Well, at that point, we should have just got the expansion.
Ooh, I forgot about the expansions. Yeah, the way there's like a seafaring one. There's a
one.
Game of Thrones one. I don't know if that's an
I
expansion or
think it's
just
just
like.
its own game.
Is there
Anyways,
a Lord of the Rings one?
No, you're thinking of Lord of the Rings Risk.
that'd be fun.
Risk. Let's get into Risk.
No, Stratego. We got to get into
We gotta go
If you guys
Stratego.
set up a board game night, I will gladly not come.
We got to go to Ross's and play Risk.
That's true.
Does Ross have it or what?
Yeah.
He loves it.
I suppose they always had it back or growing up. I thought, or was that Grandpa?
No, I was.
Right.
Yeah, Holland's had it. We always tried to play, but it just...
Oh, you like set up the boards and like, I don't know what to do.
Yep.
Like, at least with Stratego, you remember playing that?
Yeah.
You just line them up
Yep.
however you wanted. That game was awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. I
No,
played
I'm
that
probably
against
still have
Laura
it.
all the time.
I'm 0-4 against Laura in my career in that game.
Yeah.
I think me and Ryan or me and Phil must have played it. Because, yeah, you'd always like just put the bombs in like the most random places. And they're like, oh, that's where he's going. So they go after him like, oh, there's nothing there. There's whatever your 9 was, like your shitty guy. I forget what he was, like a scout or something.
Yeah.
What was the best one? The Spy?
The
No.
spy was one of the good
The
ones.
spy could beat the high guys if he attacked. Right?
Is that what-
Anyways, this is getting weird.
No, I want to play
How do you
Stratego.
play Stratego? Just kidding.
Hey, Siri, how do you play Stratego? I don't have Siri.
Robots are at the door.
To teach you how to play Stratego, let us in. Oh, it's never gonna stop. Some of the greatest joke of all time.
No, robots will never stop. That we know. That we know. All right, what else did I say now in the text?
Well, I'll just give a retrospective on my Gophers prediction.
Oh, yeah, you were guessing 11-0?
11-1.
11-1. What they
They're
end up?
dropping Penn State, I believe. I had them losing at Penn State.
Oh, did they beat
Lost
Penn State?
to-
They lost to Purdue and Illinois. And Penn
And-
State.
So they only had
And
3 losses?
4.
4? Is that
Iowa?
better?
Iowa.
How did they lose to Iowa?
Because we can't beat them. Especially as,
Kirk Ferentz, is that the guy?
yeah. Was it at home? Yeah. At home this year. It was at home this year.
Their defense was good, but their offense was atrocious.
And once again, we were close.
Was Caliac Madison?
Yeah. We were close. And it's just,
Live update on the Wild. They're down by 1. End of first.
Tage Thompson scored. Anyways,
Did he?
Probably.
Why did I think he was on the Blues?
Because he was.
Oh, was he?
Sneaky
5 years ago.
They traded. He was in the Ryan.
I thought he was a rookie.
basically at this point.
Because like all of a sudden they just start talking about Tage Thompson and like showing his sweet goals.
That's because he got good all of a sudden. He developed confidence.
That's what I need
a little
for
bit of
tomorrow
muscle
night.
on his 6'8" frame or whatever he is.
But anyways, we were close to beating Iowa. In 1 year, we're going to freaking beat them, and it'll be just as cool as when they finally won the Axe.
Now they've won it. They got
2
it
in a
2
row.
in a row, right? Which Wisconsin is pretty similar to Iowa.
PJ Fleck, laugh at him all you want. 4 straight bowl wins. Not 4 straight, but 4 straight.
He's undefeated.
Yeah,
in bowls.
we've missed 2 his first year, and then the COVID year, which isn't real. But, so just wonk those out. He's 620 win percentage, 4 bowl wins against Power 5 teams. He's not beating MAC teams or whatever.
Yeah. Auburn was probably the big one.
Yeah.
Who else did he beat?
West Virginia, Georgia Tech, but that was on their triple option team, so that's not easy.
Yeah.
And then they just beat that team that they just beat. Syracuse. That one
Syracuse was going up and down the field, but then would turn it over.
yeah. And I just want to thank Tanner Morgan for his contribution in Minnesota.
K-Fan already did. PA did.
Did
Don't
he?
worry about it. Yeah.
Good, because he deserves it. Everyone.
He's trying to go pro, and then he wants to coach.
He's going to be the OC for the Gophers in 5 years.
Yeah. He's
Why don't
going to
we
be
go-
Sean Mannion, but better in the NFL. Like he could spot start. You don't think so? No?
Who?
Yeah, he could.
What quarterback?
He's better than who the Vikings are playing this week.
Tage
Nathan
Thompson?
Peterman.
He's on the Brown
The Bears. He's starting
Whatever.
for the Bears this week.
Oh my gosh. Is he though? I don't know. In the right system?
Exactly.
Maybe.
PA even says that.
Maybe.
In the right system with enough.
Yeah.
With
What
enough-
quarterback?
Tanner Morgan.
Yeah.
Is he like a 6-year senior? Is that what? Is that
9th year. Yeah. 7th.
makes me feel better about my college career?
Oh, did you throw a bunch of touchdown passes?
I did.
Just kidding.
Do you own school records?
I do it for intramural football, hockey. I do, and football. I had a game-winning pick
Beers
that was
drink.
classic.
Yeah.
They were driving down to win the game, and I just boop, picked it off. Game over. It was awesome.
Did you upset
That's the
Penn
best
State
story
at home?
ever.
It was awesome.
Game over. It's the noise.
I booped the guy on the nose. And I picked. It was one of my highlights. It's like that SCSU Gopher fans game, and I was like the 8th in line for a shootout.
Yeah.
No one
I
scored.
didn't even get to go.
What were you doing? Working?
No, I was playing, but they didn't pick me.
Oh, to go in the
I was
shootout.
easily the best defenseman. Just kidding. I don't remember.
I wasn't even that good
That
back
was
then.
before I was. That's when I was still big.
Big 'em.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Mo Ibrahim.
Yeah.
I got to show him out too. Just go for grades.
Who's Mo Abraham?
You'll know.
Will they
you'll
retire
know,
his number?
You'll know him soon enough. I don't know. Do they do that in college?
I think so.
I feel like, I don't know about retiring, but he'll be in the ring.
Yeah.
thing.
Do you still got a dip in?
No.
Oh, you're gonna take a drink out of that?
No, I was just bored.
We'll talk about something fun. Andor.
Oh, you guys have the list.
Did you guys watch Andor yet?
I have not, but I want to watch it.
All right, I won't give any spoilers, but it is the best Star Wars series so far. Better than Mandalorian season 1, I would say, yeah. Just because it's more like it's more of a thriller, sci-fi thriller kind of thing. Whereas, I mean, the Mandalorian was, I feel like it was too novel. Just like, and then there's also not like all those stupid Easter eggs for Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
That, like they nerd out.
Tell him,
about.
AJ.
Yeah.
I don't even-
This is Luke. not
Say the
me.
line, AJ.
What's the
I
line?
forgot. Tyler remembers.
I don't remember the exact line. Moral of the story is if you read into the backstories and stuff, you're lame.
Yeah. You're not lame.
You're a nerd.
Yeah.
You're a nerd, yeah. And we don't care about. We'll fight them or something.
Yeah.
That's
So
what.
yeah, it just goes
That's
through.
what AJ said once.
It kind of just shows the beginning of the rebellion and like what the state of
The
the
deal is
Before they
Union
go
was.
destroy the Death Star.
Yeah.
Spoily.
Spoiler alert:
spoily.
the Death Star was built,
Yeah.
and they show it, which is kind of cool at the end.
Does
Yeah.
Darth Maul show up ever?
No comment.
He does. I can tell he does. He was in. What movie was he in?
He was in the Han Solo one.
Yeah, he shows up at the end.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what are they gonna do with that? Because that was actually a good movie. Everyone shit
Solo,
on it.
yeah, Solo was good.
Yeah.
That was my favorite out of
But I thought
the
people
one-offs.
hated that, or is that
They
just
were
the?
not fans. Because
Yeah.
then There was supposed to be a movie for
Gambit. Remember that? Channing Tatum.
We
Can't
talked
believe it
about
didn't
this
happen.
in the draft episode.
Did we?
Yeah. Where he drafted us X-Men team.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
I picked
yeah.
Gambit, didn't I?
Yeah. Don't tell Channing Tatum for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some good stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Listen to us. Just kidding.
yeah. What was the one that got canceled?
I don't know, but it was.
Ahsoka?
No, it's
they're
still
doing a
coming
series.
out.
Are they still doing that one?
I saw Bad Batch had a second season going here. I didn't watch.
I tried watching the first one with the kids, but they just like ran off right away. I was like, I'm not getting into this.
Clone
It's
Wars
kind
is
of hard.
still the
Like,
best.
apparently, the story, like Clone Wars, like
Clone
the
Wars
story is
still
actually
the
good.
best Star Wars medium ever. Does that make sense?
I always
Yeah.
start rewatching it like from the beginning, and I always see when Yoda and then they're all like fighting the things, and then
He's just sitting there.
it's he
They're
lifts
on
that big
Genosha.
machine. Yeah,
No, they're not. They're on the
well, whatever they're doing.
Felucia. That's what they're on.
The floozy.
They're getting fellatio.
Bye, Felicia.
Fellatio.
Fellatio.
That's what they're getting.
But anyways, I never get past that.
More on Andor, anyways. We kind of, I don't know what.
Well, it's, like I
Andor.
don't want to. Hardly knew her. But I won't give any spoilers because you guys want to watch it at the end.
I'm glad I waited until it was all out.
Yeah. Binge.
Yep.
I will say I was working on a drawing and watching the last episode, which everyone said was the best. And I was also trying to play Magic on my tablet. So I wasn't paying attention. So I still got to watch the ending and re-get it. I mean, I got what was going on, but I wasn't like vested into it. Like I very rarely like sit down with like no distractions to watch a show. Like, but Andor I did for most of it besides the last one. So the last episode.
Yeah, it's always like you start 2 minutes in, you're just like,
I know. Yeah, my
like,
phone's here.
fantasy
What's
football?
going on in Twitter?
Yeah.
I love Twitter.
Twitter's awesome.
Twitter's ours.
Now that Elon Musk has it, what are your guys' thoughts on Elon Musk? I
don't
heard he was left, but now he's right.
I just mute words. But
Yeah. No, I get angry and I search the words that I have muted. Just kidding.
I'm different.
Yeah, I feel kind of good right now. I'm gonna go search these things
I want
up.
to see what can piss me off
I'm
today.
gonna read the politics threads on Twitter. Surely, those are good and helpful.
It's so funny reading the threads, like just going down the thread because just you see the first one that's like the most absurd or whatever, the most offensive, and then you click into that, and there's even more. It's like unraveling an onion, and it's Twitter.
It's like athletic comments when people go on there and just rip
Oh
the
my
writers.
gosh, the athletic comments might be worse than Twitter. They might be worse. They're so bad.
Do they rip Russo? He's a good writer.
No,
Sometimes.
they just correct his grammar sometimes. I've never. Nah, Russo
There will
I've
always
never
be a
seen.
grammar police.
Russo gets it mostly on Twitter.
Yeah,
He gets it hard sometimes.
but yeah, and
It gets you hard.
Not out of don't take that out of context.
I already did.
He gets
Call
it
my
hard
lawyer.
sometimes. Okay.
Sometimes.
Michael Russo, breaking news.
Does he need help? Yeah, so Andor, check it out. Obviously, you probably have. So once you watch it, we can actually dive into it.
Yes, this will be at the time when I reviewed Arkham Knight 7 years after it came out.
Yeah, so
Like,
maybe
yeah,
in a
it's
few
done.
years.
That's how it's done.
In episode 100, we'll review Andor.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm holding you
And
to
then we'll
that.
watch
This
the
is-
Snake Eyes movie. This is a bit from a podcast I listened to.
Of us?
No,
Oh.
different one.
Yeah, I haven't watched Snake Eyes yet, but he was my
Next
favorite
week
character.
we'll review it.
Yeah,
Should we?
We're gonna do this bit because it's from a different podcast,
Alright.
and somehow we're gonna make it big like them. And
And Zendejo supporter will
Yeah.
come and talk about
Snake Eyes
with us? All right.
next
Perfect.
week.
Tune in.
The Weekly Planet. Listen to it.
Yeah,
Great
we
podcast.
should really do it this weekly, though, because me and Matt rarely have time to get together. So
Yeah, but I don't consume enough outside knowledge.
Yeah, I mean,
Or you
do
literally
this
come
week.
here with no list.
well, that's all we need.
No
People
list.
don't come for like
Does Andrew look like
information
Kalen
to us.
Addison? Get him shave it into a mustache. You look like Kalen Addison. Yeah, he looks like
You got
Kalen
like one of
Oh
those
yeah, he does.
hipster beanies, where you put your hair in the back, but it's like
Oh,
I don't have time to fix my hat.
I did have I used to have
Who
a
cut your
haircut
hair?
like that.
I thought I was going to. I just
I
brushed
know.
you off when you asked me, by the way.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you took that as a hint. Like maybe I don't want to.
Yeah.
I cut Dad's.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Me and Dad were supposed to cut each other's hair
Yeah.
when it was over. And
No, I
3
would have
nights
cut
later,
yours, but I will whenever you want. So
No.
But looks like you got a cut.
No, I just get sick of it because like the sideburns come down here and I'm like, this has to go. And then I look at it.
Where did
like,
these come
yeah.
from?
When did these ears get here?
This thing's really bugging me.
It's like the Simpsons when the isotopes, I think it is. So it's like
Springfield isotopes.
yeah. Well, it's the nuclear plant's like baseball team or maybe even softball, but Homer gets on it. And then so they start it, but then Mr. Burns wants to win, so he gets like
Mark McGuire.
look that up right
Jose
now and see
Canseco.
which ones. Yeah, it's Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa might be on there.
Yeah.
But there's a few more. Who else?
Daryl Strawberry.
Daryl Strawberry, yeah, because they're razzing Daryl Strawberry out in the outfield. And, Marge is like, don't do that. That hurts his feelings. Like, Mom, don't worry. These athletes can take it. And they shut Daryl. He's crying.
Yeah, there's a tear going down.
Who are you calling?
Oh, another live caller. 2-in-1 episode.
Perfect.
No way.
What do we got?
So this is Nate.
Nathan, how's it going?
Hello.
You're live. Well, we're not live, but it'll be live at some point.
You can say whatever you want and we'll edit it out.
Don't
maybe.
say the one word.
Yeah.
Dang it. That was the first
That's
thing
the
that was
word.
coming
Don't say
out of my
dang
mouth.
it. Anyways, thanks for calling in. Luke, tell him.
What are we doing?
The same thing we did for Matt.
Oh, what are your favorite childhood video games?
Favorite childhood video
Like
games?
the most
We're doing, like-
nostalgic.
Are we doing like a top 5 or top 3 or
We'll do top 5.
top 5?
You got 5 seconds.
Go.
There's a pipe bomb en route.
We're actually live.
Turning on the way. There's a drone circling my house.
You weren't supposed to see that. Abort.
No, I don't even know if I can think of 5 right now. I guess I'll just start with Modern Warfare 2. Always a classic game for me, Chet, and Tyler to always be playing. 2 would be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Which
Always
one?
love that game. I don't know how many there are, but all of them were pretty fun.
Yeah. Was it the GameCube one that we had? Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. Tyler always hooked the thing up, so I don't remember what it was called. I was just along for the ride.
That's what she said.
NHL Hits. That one was also a fun one. We just got that on the PC emulator thing. That we're playing that again.
Tyler was talking about that already.
Yeah. Gosh, NFL Street 2, we just got that as well. And then Star Wars Battlefront, both of those games.
Oh yeah, those
Oh,
games are
yeah.
awesome.
The PS2 ones. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are probably the top games.
Yeah.
Wow. No Left 4 Dead 2 trial on Xbox 360.
Oh no, I forgot about that. That's an honorable mention.
There you go.
Okay, here's the real question: how good is Tyler at Catan?
Well, I mean, the only reason, he lost one too, so I guess he can't be that good. People he was playing against, it was like their first couple times playing it, so.
It's like, no, you do it like this. You lost.
Yeah.
But I guess he did 1, 2, or 3, so he's okay.
You practicing for tomorrow night now? You getting ready?
Yeah, I've been looking up a lot of strategies. Been watching a lot of film.
That's good.
I'm the film guy.
Have we only played them once so far or twice?
Once.
And yeah, it was a bad beating, so we got to redeem ourselves. That's for sure.
For a second, I thought you were talking about like a big Catan game going on.
That's what I did.
You gotta figure out this strategy.
It's like,
Do we go wood or do we go? What do we go?
Go rock and wheat.
Rock and wheat.
We're watching a lot of top starter places to be in Catan.
Top 5 starting strategies.
So
in
by a
Catan.
lot, how many are there?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a lot of options for that, but that's good to know.
All right, come to
look it up
Luke's
on
and bring Catan.
Yeah. Catan night.
No.
Let's go.
AJ said no, never mind.
Yeah. AJ
No,
has a
it's already
family and he
hard,
wants to go hang out with them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know. They lured me over here saying we were gonna go skating.
Oh, we didn't.
We still are.
yeah,
No,
we
we're
still
not.
go.
Yeah,
Going home.
let's still go.
Nate just got off work. We're going.
Maybe.
We got a maybe.
Yeah, let's go.
I was a 4:00 guy. It's 7.
No, wait, 7.
It is.
7:03.
Smoke slowly.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, caller. This is the second one of the episode.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait, second.
Yeah, we called someone else earlier too, or they called us.
Wasn't your first choice, but I'll take
You
it.
were. You just didn't answer.
Wait, what? You called me?
No, I'm just kidding. We just didn't want to make you feel bad.
Tyler knew you were at work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's acceptable then.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. See you tomorrow or tonight if we play
Yep.
hockey.
Yep. All right. Let me know.
Alrighty.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Well, that was episode 30. Let's go. Just kidding. What else you got on your list?
Okay, what else do we have?
That's
Who
all I
else
had.
can we call for top 5 games?
Call Chris.
He
Do
will
it.
not answer.
Call Jeff Janklow.
Jenks, he would. We had some good times on computer.
Battlefield 2.
Oh, yeah,
Typing
okay.
in boobs.
We'll end on the Vikings. So they're going to play the Giants. Is that what it sounds like pretty much?
If San Fran has to lose to
Going
the Cardinals.
To the Super Bowl.
So are these the Giants that walk around in Canada
Yeah. And
that we talked about last episode?
Yeah.
let's get back on our conspiracy theory.
All right.
Bullshit.
I will say I never looked up the Giant one because I just didn't have time. And
Honestly,
anyways,
I
I'm-
just saw the video again.
Say no way. You saw it again too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Where did you see it?
I don't want to die. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Is it like the ring?
People have been following me.
Is it like the ring?
They
if
took
you
my
watch-
car keys.
Oh, they did. Tyler lost his car keys, got stolen / lost them.
If you live in the area of Buffalo and you're at the Civic Center on Monday, January 2nd, and you took a Patagonia jacket that had paint all over it, first of all, why did you take it? It's terrible condition. Second of all, just give me my car keys back. Keep the
You
jacket.
just got the car. Come on. So anyways,
So
the Vikes, they're so good when they can get that play action pass going, they get the run game going, and then play action. Their offense is awesome. Like, it can be top 5 offense.
Yeah.
But the defense, like, what happened to our front line? Tyler, AJ is moving his chair. But what happened to our pass rush that was supposed to be so awesome?
It's not. Teams know that they can just dice up in coverage, so they don't have to sit back there for more than 2.5 seconds.
So you think you can be a coach now?
I do.
I'll say that DJ Wanham has not been a problem.
No.
That's my one.
Our
insight.
D-back that, like...
Duke Shelley?
Outside linebacker.
Duke Shelley, yeah.
Duke Shelley is
He's-
the greatest football player in the
Well,
world.
they were showing him against, like, those top receivers, and they got, like, all one catch.
Yeah.
He's legit.
Somebody's a practice squad guy.
He is
Just like Rasul
stud.
Douglas for the Packers last year. So it's
Yeah.
like they just run into it.
Kind of like Abdu Stevens Howling as well.
Nobody knows anyone on the Gophers.
Yeah. What did
That's
we do?
not from the Gophers.
What did we figure out with their offensive line? Because we just lost 2 guys last week, right? To
Yeah,
you.
best
Oh, we
season
got
ender.
Oliudo starting at right tackle and
And center? He's playing both?
right tackle and that other guy, something Reed, Chris Reed.
Ed Reed.
Yeah, he's
Ed
coming out
Reed's
of
be playing
retirement
next to Ed
play
Reed.
center.
Ed Ingram.
Whatever happened to Darrashon?
Jake Reed.
He's still dominating.
It's
Is he?
Jake Reed.
All right.
It's Jake Reed.
Yeah. No, he's still
3D.
dominating on the left side. Him and Cleveland are solid. And Bradbury was
So
solid.
that's the
this
blind
year.
side. That's always good.
Yeah. And then O'Neal was pretty dominant. He had a couple bad games, though.
Who do the Eagles play this week? Because if the Eagles lose... No, we don't even have a shot at first place, do we? The number 1 seed.
No, I don't think so.
Well, the Eagles are racing for trying to get it. So who else is in the
They play
running?
Washington.
San Fran.
Oh, San Fran is?
Philly plays Washington or the Giants.
San
'Cause
Fran's
it's division games.
It's
all division
it's
games.
Washington.
Is it? Right, because the Chiefs played the
But it's
Raiders.
also might be the Giants.
I think they played each other last week.
For some reason, I thought the Vikes were playing the Giants this week. I don't know. But
No, that would probably be the wild card week.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You were thinking of 2 weeks ago.
That is that. All right.
When they beat them
'Cause then I looked-
61-yarder by G Money.
Oh, yeah. It's paying too much attention to the Bills.
It's very hard to watch the Vikings.
Is
but
it?
also
'Cause
rewarding.
If you stick with
you guys take it too personally. Like, they just lose and I just move on with my life.
What are you doing? The Gophers lose.
Move
You
on.
just
with
had
my
to
Yeah, right.
You just had to pay $20 to fix your phone because you broke it.
That was for fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah.
Like, during the playoffs, I don't even care what happens.
No, yeah.
Just win
no,
the playoff
I didn't
game.
think they'd be here. I was ready for a full rebuild, but no one ever does that in this city.
But then Cock came in and he just led the team.
Who?
Cock.
KOC.
Who's that?
The coach. Kevin
Cock.
O'Connell.
Oh.
Cock. And
I don't get that dirty humor anymore.
yeah.
Once I
You
passed
just made a
35.
69 joke at dinner.
It wasn't on the podcast, though. Why would I do that?
69 though. One guy we had on our team was number 69.
Chris Tierney. Chris Tierney. Legend. And
Legend for
Anyways, so
three
that was-
games he played on our team.
that was like, what, 4 a.m. we jumped into a game probably again?
Yeah.
And then the other team had Patrick Hornqvist,
Yeah.
who's usually number 70 as well. But they have Holtby in net
Yeah, maybe.
because they had a super good goalie
yeah. But
who
it
was
was injured.
But anyway, so Hornqvist was number 69 too.
Yeah.
And we giggled way too hard.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It'll never not be funny. I mean,
It's
come
going to be
on.
impossible for that to not be funny. Now, that was episode 30. Good.
I can't wait for episode number 69.
Let's just rip out like 36,
Yeah.
39 right now. We got 38.
It'd probably be like 5 a.m., so it'd be even funnier, right? If episode 69 is in the middle of the night and we're laughing at it.
Let's plan on it. We'll do a...
All-nighter, episode 69.
Live on Twitch.
Live on Twitch, we're playing games.
Okay.
No, that'd be too hard to talk and play games.
It
Oh,
won,
what?
though.
Not if we'll have Yankee over and then 2 and 2 at each time. 2 playing games, 2 talking. Well, thanks for listening, folks. Thanks for the live-in calls that I think we called, but we'll pretend they're callers in.
Yeah, this isn't a radio show.
Yeah, come on.
Call
What'd you
Zeb.
expect?
No, Zeb.
Call them. Ask top 5
I'm not
WWE
gonna call
stars.
Zeb.
Why not?
I'll talk to him at a next timesheet meeting, see if he wants to jump in on it.
Tell him I saw him at Target once, and he saw me, but he was like looking at the wrestlers, and then he just left. I was like, was he? Ask him if he was embarrassed that he was looking at the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Just because does he watch WWE?
Yeah, he
I
does.
think so,
He
yeah.
does.
All right, yeah. This was a while ago.
Looking at all the women wrestlers.
Oh, dang it, I know him. It's like, yeah, I'm here with my 6-year-old son looking at these. What are you doing here, Zeb? Just kidding, Zeb, I like him too. I got him right over there. Look at that. Figurines, but they're called action figures.
I think he listens sometimes.
Never
Better
mentions
than
it to me.
We should probably.
We've called him out a few times, so give it a shout out. Anything else? Vikings, so Tyler predicted Vikes Super Bowl.
100%. If you don't believe it, why are you even cheering?
Exactly. I'm going Vikes Bills Super Bowl. Then it's a win-win / lose-lose.
Vikes Bengals.
Bengals? No.
We're going to bet on it again.
Vikes Bengals. I would take the Bengals.
Would you switch that easily to be cheer for the Bengals?
Well, no, I said the Bengals
John
were going to beat
Greenman.
them.
Well, I'd switch to the Bengals this time.
No. That's
You
not how
would
it
cheer for
works.
the Bengals?
No, but
You would
if they
bet
beat
on
you,
them.
I would get the bet.
I
That's
would-
how it worked the first time.
I
I didn't
cheered
cheer
for-
for the Bengals.
I did.
No.
I came here in Bengals unis and I cheered for them. And then yeah, it was a good time. I was just cheering for my bet to lose for some reason.
Yeah.
That's what most people do. That's why they lose.
Learn how to bet.
So follow us for more gambling tips, and this has been episode 30. We'll see you next time.
I love casinos.